Yes, and we're back. Fasmwa, I was just thinking today, when I saw the latest post, it reminded me a bit of the first beach bar. The fact that, nobody knew the location unless you actually got your ticket. The whole secrecy and the whole build up to that. And I know you can't tell anybody about the new location just yet. Basically, if you want to know, you have to get your tickets, you have to be there. But to give the people a little taste, I guess, a little teaser of what they're going to be getting when they arrive, what can you tell us about the ambiance, about the space?
Okay, so it's a beach bar, a literal, like, if when you go to like Mexico or Fiji or Tonga, Samoa, Jamaica, all those Caribbean places, and you see like the huts on the beach, it's got that ambience, it's got that vibe, it's got that flavor. So it's not a part of a bigger building like a previous venue, it's more a hut. And then it's got inside, it's got like a section for like like with a little bit of sand, like a little sand pit area. Then it's got like an elevated area for like your cocktail area. You want to chill out, or you want to dance, you want to have a whole vibe, you want to talk to that girl, you want to talk to that guy. It's got a nice bar, it's got some food available, delicious food actually, I can vouch for it. And it's got actually a wide selection of cocktails, and I think everybody who comes to Beach Bar will enjoy the selection that they have available.
Well, we were talking about this before, but I'm legit excited, man. That sounds amazing. That almost takes me back to Trinidad right now.
Yes. I hear what you're saying. But yeah, like the ambience, it's one of those things where we like can't. We've been explicitly told not to tell anybody about the venue, where it is located, and so forth. But we just want to make sure you guys know what you're in for. So it's gonna be a good vibe, a literal beachy vibe, like you imagine and you see on Instagram, on the Reel, and TikToks, and all them places, right? So it's gonna be like that. Good music. Good vibes,
always.
Good people, and what can we say? Like, don't hesitate. This is the beach bar discussion. We had a beach bar discussion a month ago with Stefan and Anna. Let's actually talk about that. They were, at that particular point in time, they came in and asked about the event. They said they plan around it every year. They explained how they have met friends and have made friends and have bought friends to this event because it's an event they look forward to each and every year. Do you have any thoughts in and around that?
Look, I definitely have to agree with that. It's always been a highlight for me as well. Obviously, there was a period where I was sort of out of the scene with, starting a family and all that jazz, but definitely, both before and now that I'm back into it, it's definitely one of those things that I look forward to every year, It's just, there's nothing else in Sydney that I think, is a real proxy or a real similar, experience, for me. It's that authentic taste of being back home, being in the Caribbean,
Yeah, it's like, when you say that, I was thinking about this because when you say that and others have said that, it sounds kind of like as if we're being biased towards ourselves, like, oh, we're the only ones doing it, There are other Caribbean events out there, people. It's just we have our way of doing it, and it is specific to us, right? So we don't really want to take away from anyone else. We're not trying to say we're better than anyone else. We're just saying we have a little vibe going on, and the little vibe that we try and bring here is more akin to what you would find potentially during Dream Weekend or at the soca party during Dream Weekend or in Jamaica, for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe when you go to Toronto for Carnival, or maybe when you go to Notting Hill for Carnival and they have the soca parties. What do you say?
Yep, that's it. That sounds about right. And basically that's exactly what we're trying to bring to Sydney. That soca experience. It was funny. I was looking at an Instagram the other day, and it was a carnival calendar basically, and there's now a soca week, a whole week in Egypt.
Wow.
In Egypt, I was like,
how?
There's soca fans in Egypt? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But it's a whole weekend. It's not even like something like this. It has, some other sort of name on it. It actually is called, I think it was Socarscape it's called.
In Egypt.
In Egypt,
God damn.
Yeah, so the whole world is on to this movement basically, and we're trying to just, bring a little slice of that here to Sydney, so you guys can get on board, experience it too, and, hopefully fall in love with it too like we do.